Hiya folks, greetings. This video is really uninspected. I just sort of sat down and the postie came, and I've just received another parcel from northern Canada, or is it western Canada? I don't know. No, it's never eastern Canada, Vancouver. No, it's not Vancouver. What am I talking about? It's about 1,000 miles summer of Vancouver, and it's rather cold there, and you know what I'm talking about, Greg the Egg. And I wasn't expecting it at all, but Greg will testify this is a world record, because normally when I receive a package from Greg, something's happening in my life and I was unable to do the video for like a couple of weeks after. This time it's been about 10 minutes, Greg. The parcel literally came 10 minutes ago. So this is definitely 100% a world record. Unbelievable. It must be improving. Yeah. And also there's some violence in the VC at the moment, because Greg keeps sending these hot air balloons, or King Scott. He keeps sending the air balloons. They keep getting shot down. One got shot down over Canada. I think that was Scott's retaliation. Wanted to see what was inside Greg's record collection. But the Canadian Air Force beat him to it. Anyway, folks, without further ado, let's do the grand opening ceremony. Oops. Oh. I'm just pulling out. This is sort of like one of those dips, you know, you just put your hand into something blind and see what you get. Oh, yeah. Great band, April Wine. Really like this band. And it's one of the biggest regrets of my life. I was in Reading about 4 years ago. Saw one of their records and never pulled the trigger on it. And I wish to God I had. But I believe a lot of their records were recorded in the UK as well, in Oxfordshire. Don't know, you know, that's a nice little fact. But yeah, fantastic band. Excellent one. Oh, Lee Aaron, Powerline. She's a great female rocker that Greg's introduced me to. And had an in-depth discussion about female rockers back in the day. But they're sort of part of the scene now, which is great. But in the back of the day, there was a lot of misogyny and all this stuff towards them. And people like the original ones, like Doro, and the other girl out the Runaways, the name slipped me, has slipped my head at the moment. They really got a lot of stick. But they survived, and sort of part and parcel how it should be in life. But yeah, great, Lee Aaron. Lovely sick cover as well. Amazing. And oh, Greg, this has got to be one of the best CDs of last year, or when it was released. And this looks signed to me as well. I haven't stopped listening to this online, and this is the Riot Act. Now, it's one member of the original band Riot, and they sort of they couldn't call the band Riot Act for legal reasons, and they've come up with a new record. And I know Greg went to one of their shows, and this is a sort of one of the best records I've heard. If I did lists of top records of certain year, this would be my sort of one of my top records of the decade. It is fantastic, and I always listen to this one through the earphones at night. But oh man, it's just such a great record. Plus you get a live show after, and it's fantastic. But yeah, this is certainly a record I recommend you. If anyone's watching this, please get it. You won't be disappointed. It's just a class record. And yeah, there it is there. It's just amazing record. I should definitely give this a bang in a minute, Greg. I shall blast it out. Neighbours won't mind. I bought them a pair of earphones now. Oh, cheers, man. And pulled out oh man, this is one of my favourite records of all time. There's a hippo in my tub, and Murray. I'll send this to Andy. I know he's a fond collector of these, Cloudy Moulder. There's definitely a hippo. I haven't got a tub, so he'll have to go in my shower. Well, a Sex Pistols pen. And Greg, I meant to tell you, Glenn Matlock's got a new album out and a new single. I meant to send you it last night. I forgot, buddy. I'll send you it later. It's the new Glenn Matlock. It's called Head on a Stick. It's not rocker, but it's a great track. But yeah, the Pistols. Apparently Glenn was being interviewed yesterday on one of our Sky News, and he said he hasn't spoken to Johnny Rotten since 2008. But yeah, it's just a great band. Wow. The next is Stairwell to Heaven. Led Zepp, never read that before. I shall definitely read this one. Is it a biography? Yeah, it's a memoir. Yeah, I know the story of this, but I'm going to read that as well this afternoon. It's really, I'm not going to go into details, but it's a really sad story, this. And why Zeppelin split up and all that. But yeah, oh man, Greg, I'm welling up, mate. Oh. Got the Slade pin badge. They're a local band. Is it Slade? Yeah, Slade. Noddy Older, just down the road, mate. 16 miles away. They've even got a concert venue called the Slade Rooms, named after them. And yeah, not far from me. Got a tape. Oh, the Rolling Stones. Is it what I think it is? This is the great tape. I went to see them live. Sorry, I thought the camera had stopped, but it hasn't. I went to see them live when they did promoted this album, and if I was a betting man, this record would have won me a lot of money, because I always said that the Stones would record another album and come back on tour, and everybody laughed at me. I wish I took a bet out at the time, because I would have won. But yeah, it's Steel Wheels, the big, what I call the comeback album. And well, we all know why the Stones came back, but yeah, it's certainly a great album, because as I say, I was at the show, and I'll tell you a little story. I was going to this show, and I thought if they did 2,000 Light Years from Home, it'd be the best thing of my life. And I thought there's no chance would they perform it, because it was such an obscure track, and it's one of the top things I've ever seen at a gig. And they were going through the show, and all of a sudden the light turned orange and went all funny. It was all like psychedelic-y. And guess what they performed? 2,000 Light Years from Home. And I was crying. I was just paralysed to the spot. And it's just the sort of song I really like off that album. And it was probably the second, equally, with Rob Alford singing Victims of Disguise when I saw him live. Moments I've ever seen live. You'll never get better than that live. But it was fantastic. But unfortunately, if there's anybody from the Rolling Stones watching this, if you lowered your ticket prices, I'd love to see the lads again. But I'm not paying stupid money to go and see, even though they're my favourite band. I'm not paying the stupid money they want. I know the times are tough, Mick, but too much. Got some t-shirt action. Wow. I've got some. Oh, the Bears. Wow. I love this. This is a typical Canadian shirt. It's the Beatles at Abbey Road. We got 4 bears. Yeah. I wonder which bear rummaged through Greg's rubbish bins, or I wonder which one it was. Oh, it's amazing. The 3 bears, the Abbey Road. Cheers, Greg. And I can't XXL, yeah. That's me. I can't make this out in my eyes. You tell me your eyes are getting really bad now. Just try to see who it is. Made in USA, 100% cotton. XXL. Is that the back? Yeah. Oh man, I've just seen what it is. That's the back piece. That's me, a 2X, in case you're wondering. Oh well. This is a deep purple shirt of the 12 Canadian tour. Yeah, just that's the motif. And that's all the dates. North America. Well, not North America. It is North America. Or it's a separate country. Oh, it's yeah. It's world tour. Got London. No, Ontario. That's London, Ontario. Sorry about this, Greg. I'm getting thrown here. That's London, Ontario in Canada. It's the Canadian leg of the tour. I'm just sticking out my head. Yeah, this looks like the Canadian leg of the tour. Yeah, Ohio. London, Ontario, that's it. I never knew there was a London, Ontario. I saw the John Labatt Centre. I know London very well, so I was born here there. I've never heard of that. Then I just realised it was London, Ontario. I thought there isn't a John Labatt Centre in London. Wow, I'm shaking now, Greg. Thanks a lot, mate. Oh man. Thanks, Greg. I don't know what to say, mate. I'm really stuffed. Oops, I do. Just do a check. Oh. Oh man. I've talked about this band. This is probably one of the most underrated UK bands on the planet. The Alex Harvey, the new band. And I'm a massive fan of Alex Harvey. Sadly, he's no longer with us. But in the 70s, I still am. It's probably one of my favourite British bands. It's in the top 5. But they're very. People don't, unless you talk to them about it. People don't understand or never heard of them. But when people have checked them out, they've been pleasantly surprised. That it's Alex Harvey. Fantastic artist. Sadly, he was taken from us far too early. But amazing artist. Can't speak enough. Oh man, I know this one as well. This is a Kick-Axe album. And I meant to pick this. I see this at record stores so much. And it's one I've always meant to pull the trigger on. But I've never done it. It's always been left in the bin. And wow. Can't believe it. Just, yeah, it's just an amazing band, Kick-Axe. I'll have to give these a spin this afternoon. Oh man, no. Greg, the Resurrection Band. This is one of the best, this is I think it was out of Chicago. Gospel, they're really good. If you're not into gospel, buy them anywhere, they're still very good. But oh man, just can't believe this. Wow. Oh, this is amazing. But yeah, I love that band as well. Fantastic. Oh well, thanks, Greg. I just don't know what to say, mate. I'm emotional, and yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm just really emotional. Well, thanks a lot, mate. And yeah, peace, love, everybody, and have fun, and be kind to each other.